Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th episode of my Mine Colonies Let's Play Hardcore. In this episode, like I said last episode, we're going to be working on the Shepherd's Hut so that I can move them from there to there and then start getting a bit of food, bit of wool. In this episode I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm going to build the hut first and then I'm going to jump over to explaining how I'm going to set up the rest of my town and what I'm going to do next after that. So let's get started into the build. Construction is done and Arden has come over and started working here. All she needs is a axe and I'm assuming a set of shears as well. And then now all she needs is sheep. Now fortunately one of the people that aren't a citizen in my town but think they are actually tried to enter the coop that has the sheep in it. So there are exactly 2 sheep out here and you can see that is now there. I managed to push her away from the fence before more sheep got out. So if we just bring these guys over here. Come on. There you go. Already started. Look at that. Now she wants wheat to start breeding them. And if you look here, she does breeding, feeding, dyeing, and shearing. So what will actually happen is if someone puts in an order for, let's say, red wool to build a house, she will actually dye the sheep red and then shear it until she gets enough red wool to build the house. So it's actually very useful to have her here. And if we run over to, also she will, yep, there you go, she will breed them. And then once there's, I think for the level 1 hut, it's either 2 adults or it might even be 4 adults. She'll actually start slaughtering, if that's the word. She'll get mutton from the excess as she goes. So that's an awesome addition. Means that all I need to do is keep a supply of wheat going and she will pretty much be make the max number of wool that you can get out of it, instead of these guys all sitting here with their coat fully grown but no one shearing them. I got the shepherd a full stack of wheat, so now she's happy. So what I wanted to say is my plans for the rest of this, well, for the rest of this build. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 occupations and 4 citizens. So they're actually going to be pretty happy. Citizens, shepherd, builder, cook, miner. All fairly happy. I mean, they're not going to be super happy. This guy wants fuel, but the only thing bringing him down is he's not actually super happy living in the tavern. And there aren't any guards in the colony at all. So, the barracks hut actually has a row of guard towers here. But I can't get the barracks until I get the university, and I can't get the barracks in the university until I have a level 3 guard tower. And this doesn't actually have a level 3 guard tower, because the barracks has a lot of guards in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this free, or this delivery, and I'm going to turn it into a guard tower. Just temporarily until I get a level 3 guard tower, which will take a while, and then I can start building up the barracks, because that's going to be the main gate anyway. So I want to get that down whenever I can. But a level 3 guard tower is going to require a level 3 builder. That's currently level 1. And it's also going to require a lot of resources. If I actually build a guard tower now, if I can, guard towers need a bow. Okay. Turns out I can't build a guard tower now. I need more spiders. Damn. Well, essentially it involves a lot of, I think, stone brick, at the very least. And, yeah, so as you can see, the baby cow grew up, and then one cow was turned into mutton. So, yeah, there you go. Sorry to be pulled off topic. So what I'm going to do next is, since all of my workers actually have jobs and a house, granted they're not super happy with the house, I'm going to build a guard tower to try and get a bit of happiness up, and then start building houses around the edge. So actual citizens' huts where they want them. I might upgrade the builder, because that's not too expensive. The only difficult thing with upgrading the builder is upgrading the builder requires oak, birch, dark oak, more birch, more oak, more dark oak. So currently my oak stores are 0, and my oak trees are also 0, and my birch is also 0. So that might take a while to get the required resources, even though it's only 1 or 2 or even 3 logs. The dynamic trees don't actually give you that many logs anyway. But with that, I'm going to end the video, and between episodes I'm going to get the miner everything that he needs to finish off the mining platform that he's working on. So the miner builds down, and then he builds these little platforms, and then he digs out from there. So, like I said before, these platforms will eventually have torches on them. They don't currently have torches on them, and when it gets dark at night, these become mob spawners, and my miner dies. So I really want to avoid that, because I don't want to replace Tyson. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. I'll probably skip a bit of building and housekeeping in the meantime. So Tyson's going to be all set up with all of the oak that he needs. The tavern guy is going to be nice and happy. And because some amount of time will have passed, I will have plenty of wool and plenty of mutton. Now, I don't actually need much white wool, and I have a lot of white wool. So what I'm going to do is, for the time being, until I need a specific color of wool, I'm going to dye one of those sheep red. Anyway, I think this was a good episode. Fairly quick. And I will see you in the next one.